hair out of my eyeball. Yes, hello and welcome to another video on my channel. This one you might be asking why. And I will tell you why, okay? Right next to me here, I have a Line 6 Spider 4 150 watt solid state amp. Now, if you are interested, I did a video on the amp right below it. That is a Bogner designed Spider valve. Yeah, you check out the other video if you're interested in that. That's not what this is about. Okay. I didn't script this. I'm just going to go for it. And yeah, why did I make this video? Because I thought something interesting happened that I wanted to bring to, I don't know, other people's attention. So before Fractal, this is a very nerdy guitar video. If you're not interested in that kind of stuff, this is your warning. I was hoping to use my wireless microphone so I could be holding a kitty cat right now in this portion of the video. Unfortunately, that stuff is charging. This came out pre-Fractal, and during that time, like metalcore and like metal music was at a certain point. Since then, metal music has gone to a different place, right? And the gear needed to create those tones has changed. So I feel like there was a point in time where this thing was like the thing that people used to get the tone they were after. And then the next thing came out. And that kind of just happens, as technology changes. But something interesting with this amp. I thought, what happens if you plug an H string into it and you make some H string tones? Let's talk about like some of the things that I did, like in terms of like the approach. So with the amp and an 8-string guitar, you want to turn the gain down more than you would on like 6 strings, right? So I like to start with all of the EQ at 12 o'clock, so facing straight up, and go from there. And you want to bring the gain, I would say maybe to 11 o'clock. And the real I would say like the real important factor to this whole thing is the precision drive. And I should demo that so you can hear the difference, and I'm gonna have to do that in this video. So let's cut to that right now. Yeah, so the precision drive, it really shapes the tone, and by like what you want to do with that is have the gain all the way down. You want to play with the volume until you're getting like enough push into the amp, and when you're not getting enough volume going in, it's going to sound choked. You'll get to a point where it's like a sweet spot. You go too far, you'll start getting noise. You'll start getting like squealing and all that kind of stuff, feedback. That pedal in particular has a really good gate, so you might not experience it that much with that pedal. And I do recommend that pedal. Maybe if you don't have that pedal, like I got a super overdrive over there, that and a noise gate works perfectly fine. And there are different applications there. You don't necessarily need a noise gate pedal. So the way that I have this set up right now, I have my guitar going into a DI box. The DI box then has a through, which goes into the pedal and then into the amp and then into an impulse response. Impulse response being the new Glenn Fricker V30 impulse. I'll drop a link down below for all that because it's really cool that Glenn just like gave that out for free. And I've been digging that tone. So that impulse. Yeah. The other side of the DI box goes out into the interface, so that's a clean tone. And the way I have it set up is I'm using a sidechain gate, noise gate, inside of the DAW. So basically, you set it in there where it's seeing on a different channel, it's seeing the clean tone and it's gating from the clean tone instead of gating from the distorted tone, which ends up being a better gate, right? It's seeing the actual signal and not the signal after you add distortion. I think it's a better way of doing it. However, if you have just like a regular gate, that works fine too. In this case, yeah, that pedal has a gate and that's doing the job. So with all that, and I'm off on a tangent now, but if you plug your amp in and you're getting a lot of noise, there's a good chance that it's the power, or I would definitely look into or consider power being a reason why you have a lot of noise. That's not what this is about, but it's it's all a part of it. Yeah. So one other thing I want to say before I end this video is with gear and all that kind of stuff, it's not about the gear itself. It's really more about like playing the guitar and enjoying yourself, like writing music. So I wouldn't get too invested in the gear part of things. Like I would play the guitar and like take the stuff you already have and like try and make a new tone and see if like a song comes out of it. That's just my opinion on the matter, and I thought I'd share that too. So yeah, this has been the Line 6 Spider 4 150 watt solid state amp head. What happens when you plug in an 8-string and do some heavy shit. So yeah, thanks for watching. Good night.